If you think about me, I will come closer to you. Episode 3. The moon hung high over the shimmering pond, casting long, ethereal shadows across the mossy ground. Suddenly, Hosuk's strength failed him, and his knees buckled. Yoongi's breath hitched in terror as he lunged forward, catching the Alpha's heavy frame just before it could strike the earth. Mr. Devil. Yoongi's voice was a frantic whisper. He carefully held Hosuk's face in his hands, noticing that the Alpha's body felt strangely warm and his breathing was heavy. Mr. Devil. Wake up, please. Namjoon walked closer with slow, measured steps and knelt beside them. Move. Let me check him. No. Don't touch him. Yoongi cried out, immediately pulling Hosuk closer in a protective embrace. Namjoon's expression remained flat and unimpressed. If I wanted to hurt him, I wouldn't still be standing here. Yoongi hesitated, searching the stranger's face for a moment before slowly, reluctantly loosening his grip. Namjoon reached out and checked Hosuk's pulse. His brow furrowed in concern. His body temperature is too high. Is it because of the wounds? Yoongi asked, his voice filled with dread. Maybe. Namjoon replied shortly. Suddenly, Hosuk's fingers twitched slightly against the moss. Mr. Devil. Yoongi whispered. Hosuk's eyebrows tightened into a hard knot, his features contorted as if he were trapped deep inside a nightmare.
The nightmare. Under the silver glow of the moonlight, a beautiful cat-eared Omega turned and smiled brightly. Alpha. The Omega whispered softly. In the vision, Hosuk saw himself reaching out for that person, desperate to close the distance. Then, without warning, the scene shattered. Blood splashed violently across the ground. Heavy iron chains wrapped around pale, delicate wrists. A painful, jagged scream echoed through the darkness from every direction. A cold female voice hissed into the void, "You will lose him again." No. Hosuk's eyes snapped open as he surged upward, sitting up and breathing heavily as if he were drowning. Mr. Devil. Yoongi cried, startled by the sudden movement. Hosuk looked around in a blind panic until his eyes finally landed on Yoongi. For a fleeting moment, his usual cold expression disappeared completely. Kitten. Hosuk suddenly reached out, grabbing Yoongi tightly and pulling him into a fierce embrace. Mr. Devil. Yoongi stammered, his face flushing deep red. Hosuk held him with a desperate strength, as if he were terrified that Yoongi might simply disappear. Namjoon watched the display with a skeptical arch of his brow. What's wrong with you? Hosuk slowly looked up at Yoongi's face, his own eyes shaking with vulnerability. Don't leave me again. Again. Yoongi repeated, his voice trailing off in confusion. Before Yoongi could say another word, Hosuk's grip suddenly went slack. Mr. Devil. Yoongi asked, his voice rising in alarm. Hosuk's eyes rolled back slightly, and his body went limp, collapsing forward once again. Mr. Devil. Yoongi's bedroom. The wooden walls of the room seemed to close in as Namjoon hauled Hosuk's dead weight toward the bed, finally dropping him onto the mattress with a heavy thud. The room, filled with the scent of old parchment and dried herbs from the surrounding shelves, felt suffocatingly quiet. Hosuk's condition was deteriorating fast, his skin was slick with sweat, and his chest rose and fell in jagged, desperate hitches as if he were fighting a losing battle against a monster only he could see. Mr. Devil. Yoongi whispered, his voice cracking with a vulnerability he couldn't hide. Yoongi scrambled to the bedside, his hands trembling as he dipped a cloth into water and began to feverishly wipe Hosuk's burning forehead. He looked small against the backdrop of the large circular window, the golden light from outside mocking the darkness of the moment. Hosuk's face contorted into a pained scowl, his fingers clawing at the sheets until his knuckles turned white. Don't, he groaned, trapped in the depths of a nightmare. Mr. Devil, wake up, Yoongi pleaded, his eyes glassy with unshed tears. Namjoon stood back by the door, his arms crossed as he watched the scene with a cold, calculating intensity. His eyes narrowed, tracking every twitch of Yoongi's hands. Why is this little Omega so worried? He wondered, the gears in his head turning with suspicion. Yoongi, Namjoon called out, his voice sharp and demanding. The Omega didn't even flinch. It was as if Namjoon didn't even exist. Yoongi, he snapped again, louder this time. Still, there was nothing. Yoongi's entire universe had shrunk down to the man lying on the bed. Mr. Devil, please wake up. Yoongi whimpered, reaching out to cup Hosok's cheek with a tenderness that made Namjoon's blood run cold. He's too attached already. Strange, Namjoon thought, a dark feeling settling in his gut. Suddenly, a violent tremor racked Hosok's body, his lips parting to let out a broken whisper. Kitten. Yoongi's breath hitched, his eyes widening in shock and something that looked like pure devotion. I'm here, Mr. Devil. I'm here, he cried, leaning closer. Namjoon didn't move from his spot near the door, his silhouette dark against the rustic room. He stared at the two of them, the air thick with a tension he couldn't name. Something about this was wrong, or maybe it was just far too familiar for his liking. The sun had finally dipped below the horizon, leaving the bedroom in a heavy, indigo silence. The only sound was the hum of the air conditioning and Hosok's ragged breathing. Yoongi had reached his limit. He was fast asleep on the hardwood floor, his head resting against the edge of the mattress, dangerously close to Hosok's limp hand. Hosok hadn't moved an inch. He was still lost in that dark, feverish void, sweat glistening on his forehead under the dim glow of the bedside lamp. Namjoon leaned against the doorframe, his silhouette tall and imposing against the hallway light. He watched the sleeping boy for a long moment, a heavy sigh escaping his lips. He'll probably be hungry when he wakes up, he thought, a rare spark of concern flickering through his usual coldness. He slipped into the kitchen, a modern space filled with the scent of coffee and the cold gleam of stainless steel. He reached for a pan, determined to actually do something right for once. 10 minutes later, the kitchen was a disaster zone. Burn. Fire. Ah! Shit! Namjoon hissed, jumping back as a plume of thick, grey smoke billowed from the stove. He frantically tried to save the non-stick pan, nearly taking the skin off his own hand in the process. The acrid smell hit Yoongi's senses like a physical blow. He appeared in the kitchen doorway seconds later, eyes wide as he took in the smoky chaos. Namjoon froze, his heart thudding against his ribs. He waited for it, the screaming, the lecture, or maybe those sharp claws he'd seen before. He braced for the blow. But it never came. Yoongi didn't say a word. He simply walked forward and began to clean up the mess with a quiet, practiced grace. He moved the charred pan to the sink and began wiping down the granite counter as if Namjoon hadn't just nearly set off the smoke detectors. Namjoon stood there, feeling like a clumsy giant in the middle of the room. He awkwardly rubbed the back of his neck, his voice low and raspy. Sorry. Yoongi paused, his cat-like eyes flicking up to meet Namjoon's for a split second. Then, a small, soft smile ghosted across his lips. It's okay. I appreciate that you tried to help me. Namjoon felt like the air had been sucked out of the room. If it were Jin, I would have already been thrown out of the kitchen, he thought, his chest tightening. He looked down at the small Omega, his voice barely a whisper. Number one ever appreciates my help. Yoongi didn't stop moving. He began chopping vegetables on a wooden board, his movements rhythmic and soothing. Then they're mean, he said softly. Even if the result is bad, helping someone is still a good thing. Namjoon just stared. There was a warmth coming from Yoongi that had nothing to do with the stovetop. A soft, comforting energy that made Namjoon's guard drop, just an inch. As Yoongi started humming a low, sweet melody while he finished the meal, Namjoon found himself unable to look away. He leaned back against the kitchen island, his mind racing. This little Omega is really strange. College, auditorium, the dark, polished floors of the dance studio stretched out under the dim overhead lights, reflecting the heavy, suffocating silence of the hallway. Jungkook stood frozen outside the slightly open practice room door, his shadow blending into the cold concrete walls of the dim corridor. His heartbeat went completely uneven the exact moment he saw Taehyun standing close to Jimin. Too close. The studio speakers were silent, but Jungkook couldn't even hear what they were talking about because of how loudly his own heart was hammering against his ribs.
Why are they alone together? Through the narrow gap in the doorway, he watched as Taehyung leaned closer, whispering something right into Jimin's ear. Jimin's eyes crinkled, and he suddenly smiled softly. That smile. Jungkook knew that smile very well. It was the exact same, comforting smile Jimin used to give him after their long, tiring days of training. Why does Hyung look so comfortable with him? A toxic mixture of jealousy and hurt swirled in his gut. His fingers slowly tightened around the strap of his gym bag, his knuckles turning white as he stared at the blurred reflections in the massive wall mirrors that lined the studio. Am I disturbing something? Then, Taehyung reached out, his hand moving with agonizing slowness as he gently brushed a stray strand of Jimin's hair away from his face. Jungkook's breathing stopped for a solid second. The air in his lungs turned to ice. No. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. He tried to shake the thought, trying to force his racing mind to rationalize what he was seeing. But no matter how much he tried to calm himself down, the physical ache in his chest wouldn't go away. It hurt badly. He stared at the light leaking from the cracked door into the dark, empty corridor, a lone figure left completely in the shadows. Then why does it feel like I'm the outsider here? To be continued.